Many people are freaking out over the 30th of June and many things that the March and March movement is doing on the ground. And I've said before that March and March is not just about illegal immigration, that it has moved beyond that. And it's clear from some of the Facebook posts that I have seen that they are taking on many other issues in the country. So if you get stuck on illegal immigration with regards to March and March, you don't understand the movement of what is actually happening behind the scenes. And people have sent me notices that have been sent by March and March to businesses where they want to picket outside, actually do shutdown of businesses because people in the business might have said that there's unfair business practices, etc. And that March and March want to, instead of the government, actually investigate what is happening at these businesses. And they believe that it's their constitutional right. The only constitutional right that March and March has is to picket, because this is allowed under the Constitution. They do not have the right to enforce the labor laws or anything like that with regards to businesses. And whether they do that or not is irrelevant with regards to the law. They are not allowed to do it. You have very specific people that are set up by government to do those jobs. And if the people aren't happy that these people are doing their jobs, they could take matters into their own hands. The moment that happens, many things start to break down, especially when you are doing this with regards to small businesses, which are easy targets. Large businesses might have security fences and many other things. They might not have an open front, and it's going to be far more difficult for an organization like March and March to enter businesses like that. But when it comes to open businesses, it's a very different story. If you have an open front, and many businesses are in that situation. So where does this take us? When it comes to the 30th of June specifically, like I said in the past, I am not as concerned about a date as I am about things happening right now. And as March and March's role evolves, it's very uncertain what might actually happen, because I have seen posts on social media that show that there's animosity not just towards illegal immigrants, but towards immigrants in general. And I have not seen posts directed at people that are South African citizens yet, but I've seen that there's many fake posts out there, AI generated posts with regards to that, but no real confirmed posts, which changes the playing field completely. And if any of you have seen anything like that, that is real, that is not AI generated, then please forward it to me so that I can create a new assessment of what's happening on the ground. I want to thank everyone that has sent me information so that I can look at the documented proof, video evidence, etc., to make an informed decision and then speak to the people of the country. And all of you know that I've already told you to prepare for anything. This is what self-reliance is to be prepared for anything. I did an entire live stream where I told people what to do on the 30th of June and even leading up to the 30th of June, beyond the 30th of June, but specifically on the day, if you are concerned, what to look out for. And you should take that to heart. Go and watch that live stream. I will link it in a tab above as well as on the end screen so that you can go and watch that content. Just remember, March and March is not an illegal immigrant organization. It is an organization that is evolving and using anything that is sensitive with regards to the South African citizenry, something that can give them clout on the ground, in the media, etc. And I said March and March has gained most of its support because of media attention, not in spite of. And you can prove it through evidence. So they can take on many other things. And what that is going to look like, I have no idea. And as I've said, if Jacinta can control all of these people on the 30th of June, she will be the next president of South Africa. And I strongly, strongly believe that that is not going to be the case. So read between the lines. I don't know what's going to happen on the 30th of June, and you need to be prepared for any eventuality. The one thing I know is there won't be any civil war in the country or anything like that. There might be isolated incidents in many places, and I hope that violence is limited to a minimum. And I hope that government, the police and the military do not provoke violence. You already have people peeved because you're giving multi-million rand contracts to security companies for the 30th of June instead of seeing to the plight of the people. There's nothing wrong with March and March calling for illegal immigrants to leave the country and for the government to do their job with regards to that. No one should or would fight against that. I cannot see any reason why any reasonable South African should not expect the government to just apply the law of the land. And as I said last night in my live stream, government is grabbing at straws, trying to make things look right just before the 30th of June. March and March has decided they'll go ahead with what they call a national shutdown. We will see on the 30th of June what that looks like, how much legs the organization actually has, because at the moment people are protesting, rioting, looting every single day of the week. It's not just about the 30th of June. And like I said, on that day we will see how much power they really hold, and then I will tell people what I think about that, how that could affect us in future, and what you need to look out for. I don't pick sides. I don't choose people. I don't support people. I look at the facts. I look at the evidence on the ground, and I relate to you how that might pan out. And just remember that the truckers will support the 30th of June shutdown. So if they close highways or anything like that, people could be disrupted. All I can tell you is that many businesses are already being affected and disrupted through fear of what might happen to them. Many people have been killed. A lot of it is not made known in the news. So unless you are on the ground and seeing what's going on, we don't actually know what's happening. So in the build up to the 30th of June, I really want to ask you, if you are on the ground, send me footage that can be trusted of what is actually taking place, so that I can speak to the people of the country and help people where I can, using social media and using this platform. I really want to thank you for being a supporter on this channel. I want to thank you for subscribing. If you haven't yet, do consider subscribing. Do consider becoming a member and supporting us with the work that we are doing. And all the best for this weekend. And yeah, stay safe.